The secret to peace is simple, man. Control what you can control. Simple as that. Plain as that, bro. Just worry about and focus on and, just control the things that you can control. Don't worry about or think about, you know, the things that are out of your control. Just worry about what you can control, do the things that you can control. There's always going to be things that life's going to throw at us. There's always going to be things that are 100% out of our control, things that we can't change or things that we can't influence. They're simply just out of our control. And it's on us to not worry about those things and just let them things do what they do. But on our end, we got to focus on and control the things that we can control. We can't try and control the things that are out of our control. You know what I'm saying? Life is going to life. There's going to be things that happen to us that are basically out of our hands. And, we can't worry about those things. But how we react to these things, our actions about these things, our mindset about these things, it can change a lot when we're trying to think about our peace and we're trying to find peace. The way we react to these things, the way we go about these things, controlling what we can control can, lead to peace. It can bring peace in your life. Trying to always worry about and control the things that are out of our control is only going to leave you stressful. It's only going to leave you, with a immense amount of stress and frustration that, is unwanted. Because, we're not trying to be stressful. We're not trying to have a lot of frustration about us. But when we're focusing on and, trying to control the things that we can't control, like, it's going to lead us to stress. Because we're just going to, drive ourselves crazy. It's going to make us spiral. You know what I'm saying? Because it's literally out of our hands. We're trying to control something that's out of our hands. It's only going to lead to stress. You know what I'm saying? We can't control it. So why we keep trying to? Like, for example, like for me as an upcoming content creator, like, I can't control my subscriber count. You know what I'm saying? I can't control who subscribes, who doesn't, who unsubscribes, stuff like that. Like, my sub count is going to go up and down every single day. You know what I'm saying? I can't control that. And I can't try to control that. But what I can control is, the time I put in, the work I put in, how many videos I'm dropping, my consistency. I can control those things, but I can't control my subscriber count. So, I can't stress about it. I can't worry about it. I just got to worry about, the things on my end and the things I can control. I got to control my consistency. I got to control how many videos I'm dropping. And then, like, the things I can control is going to influence the things I can't control. But first, I got to focus on what I can control and, master those things and do those things each and every day. By focusing on and controlling, these things, I have no room to worry about my sub count. I have no room to stress over that because I know the work that I'm putting in is going to work out one day. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get me to where I want to be just by controlling the things that I can control. So there's literally no room to even worry about it. There's no room to even stress about it. Your actions are the first thing you can control. Like, your actions are probably the biggest thing you can control. So when you wake up, you can control your amount of effort you put towards something each day. You can control what you put into your body, stuff like that. When you control these things, the rest of your actions will follow. The outcomes of your actions will follow. You know what I'm saying? Just when you control the things that you have to control, the things that you need to control these things, whatever it is you're trying to do is going to work itself out. That goal or that dream you're chasing, you control what you can control. You know what I'm saying? That dream is going to work itself out. You're going to reach that dream or that goal one day. But on the flip side of that, though, bro, like, you can't try and control the outcome if you're not controlling the input. I'm going to say that again. You cannot try and control the outcome if you're not even controlling the input. You know what I'm saying? You can't try and control, reaching 1,000 subs if you're not even controlling the work you're putting in, if you're not even controlling, how consistent you are. Like, another example, like, you want to go to the NFL, you know what I'm saying? You can't try to control you going to the NFL. You can't try and control you, getting drafted, but you can't control the work you put in. You can control how you perform on the field each and every day. You know what I'm saying? You can control those things. So that NFL dream is going to work itself out, but you can't try and control the NFL dream before you control the things that you can control. Like I said, you cannot control the outcome before you even control the input. The second thing you can control is your mindset. You can control how you think about things. You can control, your perspective on things and stuff like that. You can stop yourself from thinking negatively. You can make yourself think positively out of situations. You know what I'm saying? You don't always got to think negative out of everything. You can control that. If you do choose to think negatively out of things, if you do, think like nothing's going to go your way, that's on you because you're controlling that. Nobody else is going to make you think away. Nobody else is going to make you, think the way they want you to think. You are in total control of that. You know what I'm saying? You can control your mindset. You can control the way you think. I mean, yeah, you can't control, what happens in your life, or, what I'm saying, what happens in life. You can't control that, but you can control how you think about these things. You can control your perspective on these things. I'm saying, like, you can stop yourself from having a negative mindset, and, you can change that mindset to a positive mindset. You control that. That's something you can control, so go out and control it. What I'm saying? Don't let nobody else control that for you. And the third and final thing you control is your reactions. The way you react to things. Reactions are big, especially in today's day and age. Like, reactions are a big thing. The way you react to what something tells you could probably make or break something. You know what I'm saying? If you react in a negative way, they can record that, post that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you can control the way you react. You got to control the way you react. Someone treats you a certain way, somebody says something crazy to you, you know what I'm saying? Really don't show no reaction. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them know that they got you. Don't let them know that they got under your skin or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's going to come time when you got to say what you got to say to people. Like, yeah, that's going to happen. But 90% of the time, bro, you just can't show a reaction to people, because then it's going to let them know they got under your skin. You know what I'm saying? That's letting them control you. But you got to control your actions. You can't control how people treat you. You know what I'm saying? But you can control the way you respond to them. You know what I'm saying? You can't control what they're going to do to you. You can control how they speak to you, but you can't control the way you react to them. You can't control the way you respond to them. You know what I'm saying? So always respond, or, always try to respond in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's going to be times when you got to say what you got to say to people. You got to do what you got to do. But just most of the time, try and react positively. There was a time when I was trying to control the uncontrollable. You know what I'm saying? I've talked about it in one of my videos. Like, I was worrying so much about something and trying to control something so much that was just 100% out of my hands. You know what I'm saying? That sent me to distress about a lot and worry about a lot of stuff, like, honestly, that was out of my hands, bro. Like, it sent me down a spiral. It sent me to a place where, I'm saying, I didn't want to be. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm just controlling what I can control. I'm letting everything else work itself out. You know what I'm saying? I'm controlling what I can do. I'm controlling, the stuff I do on a daily basis, and letting everything else, leaving that to God, and just, you know what I'm saying, letting that do what it do. And, you know what I'm saying, it brought me a lot of peace in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worrying about stuff I can't control. I'm not stressing about things I can't control. And I'm just focused on me and what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And it, honestly, I can say, brought a lot of peace. And, it's going to do the same for you. Just know that there will be much more peace in your life when you're focused on, and, you're just controlling the things that you can control. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a lot of peace in your life. I'm telling you. Like, I'm speaking from experience. Just start controlling the things you control. Start focusing on the things you control. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about anything else. You know what I'm saying? So just shift your focus. Like, it doesn't have to be all today. It doesn't have to be all tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You can start small. You can start little. But build on that day by day. Build on that little thing, and make it into a big thing one day. You know what I'm saying? Just try to shift your focus by one instance every single day. But that'll be all for this video, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Let me know down in the comments below what's one thing you're going to try to shift your focus on. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Go ahead and hit that sub button if you have not subbed up yet. We're on the way to 100 subs. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.